Welcome to TBTVSport. Tonight's action comes from the MA Hart Stadium, where Christchurch are playing host to Bournemouth in the Sydenhams Wessex Premier. With a power cut threatening to cut off the 80s mega mix, it was time to roll out the big guns and get the electric back on. The Christchurch starting 11 is unchanged from Saturday's victory over Bashley, and they're on a great run of form in the league with just one defeat in the last 6, and that was at the top of the table, Alresford. Following a run of 8 league defeats on the bounce, Poppies have turned it around recently, notching 2 wins, one at home to Brockenhurst, and then Saturday's away victory at Cow Sports. Although both teams are running into good form, the league positions would suggest that Christchurch, with the home advantage, would come out the favourites here. Coming up next on TBTV, on Saturday we have Poole Town Reserves hosting AFC Stoneham Reserves. On Tuesday it's Poole Town against Beaconsfield Town. The following Saturday, the 30th, we have Poole Town playing Taunton Town. And then on the following Sunday we have Broadstone Ladies making their debut on TBTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, before kick-off this evening, we invite you to observe a 1-minute silence in tribute to and respect for the memory of Charlie Gibbon, who passed away recently. And our thoughts and condolences with his brother, Larry, and his family at this sad time. Please stand for a moment in reflective silence and tribute to his memory. Thank you.
And after that perfectly observed silence, all that's left for me to say is this is brought to you by TBTV. It wouldn't be too far a stretch to say that Christchurch dominated the entire first half. Here we've got Kyle Graham putting a dangerous ball across the box that was dealt with, but a bit more conviction from Stone might have seen him turn it in early doors. And these next couple of clips give you an idea of the dominance that Christchurch had, be it from a Brad Cherrick corner or a long throw from Ron Frost. Now this was an interesting period of play here. Luke Stone, set free, sprinting through, gets, for me, what looks like a push, and you can see on the replay, there's a coming together, there's definite contact there, but he manages to get himself sent to the sin bin. I'm not entirely convinced and sure how that happens, but there you go. Following constant pressure, it was another Brad Cherrick corner, met by Max Wilcock, who rose like a salmon and nods it into the far corner. To their credit, the Poppies went straight down the other end, and this effort from Santos gave the crossbar a right old rattling. Yes! But fairly quickly we were back to the same old pattern. Christchurch pressure constantly being applied to the Poppies defence. As I said earlier on, it was a constant flow of Brad Cherrick corners, and coming up next, Ron Frost throws, which I could have had 20 or 30 clips of. Despite all their dominance from set pieces, Church still only had the one goal to show for their efforts. Well, they did, until Kyle Graham decided to do something a little bit special. Here he is, just picking the ball up midway in his own half. I guess there'll be some people criticising the lack of tackles. For me, it was a strong run and a really cool finish. It was a pretty clean game. There was this tackle which probably sounded a lot worse than it was. Thankfully the young man got up and continued to take a full part in the game. But we went into half time, Christchurch 2, Bournemouth 0. Bournemouth started the second half with some good attacking intent. This cheeky little chip from Edgar Zanin probably deserved a little bit better than it got.
I've got a couple of lists of
Midway through the second half, Bournemouth had a claim for a penalty. If we have a little look on the slow-mo, you can see what they're thinking. For me, Gunston Gray's got his eyes on the ball. Yes, he takes the man out, but it's no penalty for me. Although I wouldn't have been surprised if it had been given. This Cole Graham free kick proved to be the last action of the match. And it wasn't long before the referee blew up for full time, giving Church the points and lifting them to second in the table.
At the final whistle, the score is Christchurch 2, Bournemouth 0.
The Man of the Match award goes to John Blake, and congratulations to him. And that's it from me tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. If you do, follow me on the socials, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube channel or visit the website. If you're interested in getting your match on TBTV, just drop me a line. I don't bite.